I wanted to talk a little bit about the death of Robin Williams, and I entitled this vlog "Life is Here." Um, you know, I didn't know that life was here, um, meaning out of the mind and uh, being a physical being here. And uh, life can be quite tragic, and I certainly don't think that the death of Robin Williams is more tragic um, than anyone else's death, and it's not less tragic. He's a public figure, so he's someone that can, even in his death, bring education, awareness to many people. And I realize his widow mentioned, don't focus on how he died. And I agree with that, and yet we can look at it and learn from it. So, yeah, it's it's funny. Life is funny because you don't think someone like that would be feeling so horrible that they would come to that point and take their life. Um, I certainly wouldn't. I would look at him and think he has everything that I want. That would make me feel great. Um, he had success, fame, fortune, respect, incredible talent, and family that loved him. Um, and yet, what happens to us, whether we have that or we don't have that, perhaps maybe penniless, um, is the mind, is our making the mind more real than what's really here in reality. We're here on a physical planet, we're in a physical body, it's obvious. And yet, what do? We delve into and focus on our thoughts and feelings and emotions. We make them bigger than life. And we make characters inside our mind and we bring them with us. We bring the past with us. I've been married again for 7 years, and yet there's a character in my mind from my past who's the poor single mother, and before that, within my first marriage. So I bring these characters with me. What do? Well, they could haunt me. And I did this to a point in my after my marriage ended that I was going to kill myself too. I thought about it. I didn't quite get to the place of planning it physically, but I had lots of thoughts about it. And then again, later in my life, again, I thought about killing myself when I could not stop drinking. So I can certainly relate. All human beings have these thoughts, almost all. Our minds are not very different. They're in fact very similar. And I was really fortunate, and I happened upon, through the internet, a video done by Sinet Spies with Destiny. And I started taking the Destiny I process, which explained my mind in detail. So I am basically no longer haunted by the past, by thoughts, by pictures in my mind, imaginations. I'm not saying that I'm completely free of it. Of course, it's a process, and it's a long process. However, I was able to let go of a huge amount of the fear and anxiety fairly quickly. And the tragedy is that Robin Williams did not have to die that way. It doesn't matter what the trouble was. I mean, he was having money problems as well, sadly. But this is also, you see, come about because of my participation again. All the marriages and divorces, and now I'm so unhappy, I'm so bored now. Blah, blah, blah. And sometimes, yeah, you're with not an appropriate partner. I'm not saying that a divorce isn't the right decision sometimes, and I think it is, and sometimes it isn't. We just get dissatisfied. That's the mind again. So there's a free introductory course called VIP Lite, Destiny I Process Lite, which I'm going to include the link below, and then I will also include the Destiny I Process Pro link. And in these courses, you learn step by step about what is the mind, why is it controlling you completely, moment to moment almost, and how you can free yourself from it. It's a simple process, and it's a practical process, and it gives you the tools. I honestly do think Robin Williams did not have to die this horrible way, and at the age that he did, and none of us do. None of us have to do that to ourselves. So please investigate this link. Thank you very much.